100% on my
5 minutes. Flat Earth. Is the Earth flat?
No, Raj. He doesn't want to do this. Right. He doesn't want to do this.
I said he doesn't want to do this because I knew I was high as fuck, not ready for this, but I knew I'd still whoop him because watching this liberal elite squirm was fucking gold. Watching Steven grasp for fucking copium straws was the best fucking day because it's not about Steven, it's about his chat witnessing this one-sided massacre of a debate. And oh my god, it was so weird winning when you're high and tired and trolling with some fucking neocon crewneck and my Snapchat ad. This is the most one-sided debate I've ever seen in my life. And he's never ever accepted a debate on flat earth since. I asked him 9 more times. But I get it. The topic is it's impossible. It's impossible. It's impossible. And look, this is the smartest guy on the internet. So this is perfect.
This is
I'll do that. Yeah, we can do flat earth.
Flat Earth topic. Final round. 5 minutes. Starting with John. Go ahead. 5 minutes. Good luck.
Destiny, why do you believe in the heliocentric model?
Because we've got navigation charts that have relied on it for hundreds of years. The sailors have relied on the Earth being round. We've got airplane pilots that rely on the Earth being round. We've got mathematical formulas and all of physics is relying on Earth being round. In order to believe that the Earth is flat, you literally have to believe in a conspiracy that millions or hundreds of millions of people have been forced to buy into for literally generations, and none of these people have ever leaked or told.
No one in NASA would have to know about the conspiracy besides telemetry guys, and that would be the head guys, just like military chain of command, you fucking dwarf. You don't know anything of what you're talking about. They can keep weapons of mass destruction secrets, but they can't keep this. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Anybody that the shit is all fake at any point in history, and it is absolutely fucking absurd that you think that that could be true.
All of chat said, "Oh, destroyed." They said destroyed. It's over here, and I was high. But as soon as I heard this take, I knew exactly which position he's gonna have, and I said, "That's why I'm smiling." I'm like, "Oh, he's a true lib. Like he's one of those liberals. He believes in the moon landing. He's one of those libs. They're my favorite to debate."
So you don't think it's gotten leaked, and it didn't? I mean, it became popular in 2014. But you said
highest search topic 2017.
Airplane that flies over a motionless plane. Like Einstein said, the Earth is an observable motionless plane. Do you know what a gyroscope is?
I know what a gyroscope is, but the Earth is not motionless. The Earth rotates on an axis.
Oh, okay. There's 6 scientific experiments that all failed. I know what you're talking about, but you know what a gyroscope is, right?
Yeah, I'm aware of what a gyroscope is.
On an airplane.
What about a gyroscope on an airplane?
What does it do?
I don't know. I've never tried it before.
It measures the plane level to the Earth because it'll fight gravity, right? That's what the instrument does.
Okay.
So I'm wondering why you said airplanes when they fly 30,000 feet in altitude, and NASA says you can see curvature at 60,000 feet. Weather balloons double the height and don't measure anything. The only time you've seen a curved Earth is through government propaganda, NASA, or Hollywood?
I mean, so we can believe that every single shot from space is doctored, and every single astronaut that's been involved with that are all involved in the doctoring process, and none of them have released anything. The reason why I bring up airplanes is because if you look at the paths that airplanes fly from one place to another, it's never a straight line because the maps that we see are flat, but the Earth itself is curved.
Right. You said you'd have to believe that NASA doctors their photos and fake the moon landing. Wouldn't it be interesting if instead of spending all the money to go to the moon, they fake it and make $100 billion in tax revenue every year from it? Wouldn't it be?
Personally, NASA has been criminally underfunded for the past 50 years. So if their goal was to make a fuck ton of money, they failed miserably. That's firstly. Secondly, it would be cheaper to fly to the fucking moon than it would be to try to fake the moon landing.
Is you stupid as fuck, chat? How stupid are you? Quit playing with me. He's not smart on Twitch. He's a fucking idiot. This guy, right here at this moment, I said, sober the fuck up and dominate this clown. And dude, I sobered up so fast. I stopped stuttering. Because I hate you. If you watch this podcast, I had the pipe on my hand the whole time. And Raj set me up because I wasn't prepared for this debate. But damn, when you're dealing with libs, remember, this is the guy who said mainstream media doesn't push fraudulent stories. They just skew the truth a little. They don't make it up from scratch, John. These lib takes, I fiend to debate them. I love it. I love it.
We don't have the technology to fake the moon landing. It's not even, how would you even do that? How would you fake the moon landing in a studio using the technology of the 60s? How?
Hey, yeah, and you're saying with the 1960s technology, they went to the moon before an iPhone, you fucking...
Yeah, because in the 1960s, in the 1960s, we didn't have all the digital shit we have around today. We did have missiles. Listen, we shot fucking rockets all the time.
Look at the copium in his face and look at the confidence in mine, because everyone knows in their stomach what's going to happen. And it was so perfect. Even turning chat against him when I had like 10,000 followers was so hard. Then I boosted up so many followers after this. Dude, they were hey, I'm a DGGer. I don't watch you, Zherka. You whooped his ass in that debate. Good shit. But the earth is round. I'm like, I don't care. As long as you admit I whooped his ass. You know, you can live on your globe. I don't care.
You're saying they couldn't Hollywood fake it, but they have the technology to go to the moon? Number two.
That's right.
Number two.
Hold on. Are you telling me that it's less likely? Are you told? No. Wait. You think that it's less likely on a planet where we're already firing off missiles all over the place that we can't engineer a rocket that can take somebody to the moon? But when we have none of the digital technology required to fake hours and hours of footage going to the moon, then we wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah. You said missiles. Have you ever seen the trajectory of all missiles, all rockets that go into leave low Earth orbit? Have you ever seen that they arc? That's interesting.
How is that interesting?
No. I'm going to ask you the final question to test your IQ. The most corrupt president we can agree with the Watergate scandal is Richard Nixon, right? So now, in my world, he faked the moon landing. There's a clip on YouTube where he talks to astronauts on a telephone. That would be a landline-based telephone. Talking to people 200,000 miles away in 1969. Do you believe he spoke to Neil Armstrong on the telephone from the White House? Yes or no?
Yes.
You are the smartest guy on Twitch.
John, here's a question right now.
Straight copium, bro. Look at his face. Look at the anger. Look at the anger when he's like, I can't gish gallop today? Zherka doesn't allow me to? What? I can't do slime ball tactics? How can you do slime ball tactics when I think faster than you? How? Look at the copium in his face.
He spoke to Neil Armstrong on the telephone from the White House. Yes or no?
Yes.
You are the smartest guy on Twitch.
John, here's a question right now. Ready?
I'm done.
Wait. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
John, I know you're listening to me. Walk into your house right now, pick up a landline phone, and see if you can call your cell phone. Fucking checkmate, dude.
You're hold on.
No. How does it work? How does it work? It's not connected, is it?
Yeah. No.
I'll
tell you. Yeah,
tell me. I want to hear it.
Right. 97% of all Earth Wi-Fi is done through triangulation cellular towers. We can both agree. Why do you lose connection in the mountains if there's satellites and stuff, right?
It's because there's not satellites.
No. Hang on. Oh my God, Destiny. You lose connection when you're outside of the grid because it's done through cellular towers and weather balloons. It's all on Google too.
I missed one thing too. If I said underground sea cables too, it would have been perfect. But when you're high, you forget shit.
It is all on Google, and I'm sure they've got special relay satellites that they have set up to ensure the communication exists.
Okay. Yeah. You believe in the Mars rover? That means you believe in magical space Wi-Fi that sends photos 200 million miles away, correct?
It's not magical space Wi-Fi. It's physics. There are frequencies that we can broadcast from really far away. How do you think? Wait, how do you think you see stars in other solar systems?
You're getting cooked. Can you please show on the Discord a picture of a star that's not computer generated?
A picture of a star that's not I would have to crawl into the fucking Hubble telescope to show you that. How can I possibly do that?
No, you said they took pictures. They would be on NASA's .gov website, right?
You can go outside when it's night and you can look up at a star.
No. I'm asking you the picture of the sun. Is that an authentic photo to you?
What do you mean by authentic?
He knows exactly what I mean, and he's frozen because he knows it's a composite. He's seen it before. He knows they're composites. They've admit they're composites, so he knows this is a trap, and he's in too deep. And if he backs up, he'll have to debate with no ego. With no ego, people think he's losing. He doubles down the stupid idiot. Look,
.gov website, right?
You can go outside when it's night and you can look up at a star.
No. I'm asking you the picture of the sun. Is that an authentic photo to you?
What do you mean by authentic, John?
Come on, don't do the wordplay, please.
Well, I mean, you're telling. They're all digital images. The way that they're it's not like they give you a fucking Polaroid.
Right. So if I bring up a Google picture of the sun or from NASA, you would tell me that's a real photo, not a composite.
I mean, some of them are probably composites. Some of them are probably real photos. We could probably look right now.
Straight copium. Some are this, some are that, and it depends.
So we could look for real photo of.
Look at that Adderall sweat going down. If I was on Adderall here, I wish my genius could just awaken.
Sun or unmodified photo of sun, and I'm sure you could find pictures of it if that's what you really want.
He's looking at pictures and actually sweating. Look what he's looking at. I know what he's looking at. Damn, bro. This is what he's looking at. Look at his face. Look at the fear in this coward's eyes. This little... I know he's my friend, but right now, he's being eviscerated. Just fucking pseudo-intellectual exposed right here. Look at this, bro. Look at this. Nobody wants a piece of this. Imagine all that. Ooh, I like that one. I like that one too, and that one, and that one. Straight demonic. Were you on roids back then? No, I've never been on roids when I was on Twitch. That's why I look like a shit.
I feel so bad because I saw you do a debate with a flat earther on your podcast, and it's on YouTube, and I didn't even want to go into that one. But Destiny, do you feel like you're winning this one?
This is just an authenticity test. Like, I want to see if he's arguing in bad faith or not. And under pressure, he will answer how I need him to answer.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I am. If anybody
That's fake. So now I know he's in bad faith. Now I say bury him.
knows anything about physics, here's a question. Why is it, if flat earth is real, why is it that the one nation that was competing with us the most, more than any other nation during the space race, why wouldn't Russia come out and say, hold on, all of this is bullshit, the earth is actually flat?
Yeah, so since the dawn of time, pharaohs have chilled with pharaohs and made fake wars just to keep the working class always kind of fighting each other. If you look at it, the Antarctic Treaty is signed by 57, 52 different countries. So nobody can go in Antarctica unless it's a government kind of like thing. But it's militarized for a reason. It's the only treaty not broken for a reason. If this treaty's been held up this long, it proves that the earth, they work together. The Cold War is a fugazi.
So why is it that when the Soviet Union was on the verge of collapse, when they were competing all over the world, you're saying we work together while we've got things like, we've got Germany divided by the fucking Berlin Wall, we've got all these proxy conflicts going around the world. The US is like, oh, we're going to collapse, but we're not going to take America down with us. We're not going to reveal anything about flat.
What I'm saying is the Federal Reserve, which they print money, is not regulated. It's higher than government. So there are people who own a lot more than countries.
First of all, that's not even true. The Federal Reserve, the chairman is appointed by the president. What do you mean?
Okay, maybe I have a book I'm gonna send to you. All right,
Okay.
But Destiny, you know history. You know that 90% of Russian technology was given by the U.S. There's no way you believe in this Cold War.
Even tankies admit this. If the one's worth their salt.
You do? That they're competing? Really?
Okay, so the Cuban Missile Crisis, all of that shit, everything is all fake.
I mean, a lot of the stuff the government does is fake. Yeah, I mean, you agreed that Vietnam was a fake.
You know what? I think this is the first time I've ever won 2 debates back to back, because not only is this fucking flat earth shit crazy, but now you're reinforcing my belief that religious people are fucking crazy too.
He's farming chat because they're atheist gamers. This is genius. To turn the chat against me, this is genius, right? He's like, oh, I'm going to take the atheist position. It's very cringy, because I'm not a religious guy.
A fake.
You know what? I think this is the first time I've ever won 2 debates back to back, because not only is this fucking flat earth shit crazy, but now you're reinforcing my belief that religious people are fucking crazy too, which helps our earlier debate. So I appreciate that, John.
Are you distracting the audience by calling me names?
How am I distracting anybody? You're telling me that there is a conspiracy theory that spans the history of mankind that every government agency has bought into. That they've all signed contracts for.
If I can interject, you said spans the dawn time. For most of human history and every culture and religion, they talked about a flat Earth with the stars inside a closed system. But up until the 1900s, you can see it's leaked all over dark web and Google that up until the 1900s, Russians were taught about flat Earth. This is a new concept. I know what you're trying to say.
Even even in the time of Christopher Columbus sailing the Earth, even then they knew that the Earth was spherical.
Yeah, and he circumnavigated east to west, just like how the sun moves. What did he use? The North Star Polaris has not deviated even inches off the sky for thousands of years. If you're flying through space, how come stars never intersect? Why do star trails always make perfect counterclockwise circles? It's because
the Earth is spinning on an axis and those stars are so tremendously far away from us. We're not going to see them move through the sky.
But you're not just spinning through an axis. The sun is moving too, so it's an acentric model where you're flying through space. So
wait, John.
Here, he's confused. What he was trying to say here is it's spinning on an axis, but I'm saying it's not just spinning, it's going around the sun too. That means star trails have to intersect. If you don't know what star trails means, you are low IQ as fuck. And star trails are like clocks. Just like the Earth is a giant clock. We have to figure it out. And there's Polaris in the middle. Does not move. And they never intersect. Flying through space, but the stars never just cross ever, ever, ever throughout history. Through thousands of years, same night sky. The Big Dipper.
Zherka, if you look up at the sun, and you walk around your apartment building, the sun's not going to move through the sky, dog. It's insanely fucking far away.
I don't really say it'll move through the sky. I'm saying
it does move through the sky, and it takes its local light with it. That's why it gets smaller as it goes into the vanishing point, just like train tracks. Right, train? Leaving your point of view. That's why we see a 24-hour sun.
For thousands of years, the North Polaris has not moved, right? So
yeah, because this is a star that's probably like hundreds of millions or light years away from us.
Appealing to quantum physics, which is not science. Physics is great. Quantum physics is theory. Even Einstein will tell you can't use it here, dude. Yeah, it's just light years away, and you could just not, bro. I'm trying to measure light years.
Why would we expect it to move?
Someone said it's science. You're actually retarded. The scientific method means you have to recreate it in a lab. Recreate some light years in a lab, bitch.
Now we get to the mathematician part. Okay, perfect. So no. So you believe that the truth is subjective, where if it's thousands of light years away, time is perceived differently. We who believe in God believe there's one objective truth. That's God, right? I have a question. If it takes, let's say, you don't want to talk about the Antarctic Treaty, right?
I don't think it's relevant to any of
this. Is kind of just a flex, as in you give me the topic, I'll beat you in it. I don't want to just stay on my topics.
This.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think that because some countries have treaties around obscure parts of the world that they don't travel too much anyway, that proves flat Earth. No.
Okay, I'm not going to talk about flight trails. You discredit all the engineers and the airplane pilots that found the flat Earth through the dark web in 2005.
I'm going to go with the 99.99% of engineers and pilots that believe that the Earth is
closing statements, gentlemen. It's the end. So, closing statements. You have very short amount of time, John. Go, please.
Destiny, the word planet comes from the word plane. They added a T to confuse Destiny's dumbass because it's a motionless plane, right? What I'm trying to say is if you look at how the horizon works, the higher you go, all of the mathematics check out in my version, not yours. We have the scientific method with curvature, with constellations, with everything. I don't know why you say we're crazy. You believe in water sticking to a ball when water always seeks its level. I mean, it's never been proven. The only time you measure gravity is outside of your realm of existence because you say you have to leave low Earth orbit. You have to go to space. It has to be as big as Earth. You'll never find, if it's scientific method, you should be able to test it repeatable in nature, correct? So gravity is your God. It's your theory. It's a faith-based thing. There's a lot of things that are faith-based, but you're getting dominated. Go ahead.
I think we can summarize this whole debate with you saying that planet is plain with a T added at the end. Planet comes from an old Greek word, and it means wanderer, like wanders around the solar system, isn't heliocentric at the center of the fucking universe. I mean, we can talk about any of these water finds its level. I mean, these are all the same conspiracy theorists that have been brought up.
He said water seeking its level is a conspiracy theory. Conspiracy theorists must be crazy. Yo, that's Max Copium right there. Look at his face. He's like, holy fuck, I'm not prepared for this. You know what? I wasn't either. Right? I really wasn't either. And the truth is, I don't debate about physics and shit. I don't debate about basketball. I don't debate about badminton because I don't know anything about badminton. But your pagan, heliocentric beliefs, I grew up with for 24 years of my life. I know the Europa moons better than you. I watched more space documentary. I was deep in the religion of space. I loved space. I still love space, and I miss the globe. Once you go flat, you don't go back. But tell me again how water doesn't seek its level. Have you ever even used a level? Have you worked construction? We use water literally to measure level.
I mean, like, wanders around the solar system. Like, isn't, like, heliocentric at the center of the fucking universe. I mean, we can talk about any of these water finds its level. I mean, like, these are all, like, the same conspiracy theorists that have been brought up and debunked a billion times in the past. I mean...
Does water always seek its level? Has it ever stuck to any triangle or ball ever in history?
I mean, if that triangle or ball is generating enough gravity to keep the water on it, then yeah,
right. And the only way you can measure gravity is on a planetary scale. So technically, you can't repeat that science. It's not real science. You can't do it in nature. You can't do it in a lab. Another thing, rainbows. If you look,
damn, look at the defeat. That's he's actually turning into the shape of an L. And you know what's interesting, Chad? Man, I remember running to get this. I ordered this from Amazon 2 days before the Royale, and I wore the fucking neocon crew neck. I knew I could bait this guy into a debate. You know, I didn't think I'd be so many followers I'd gain from this. You know, I never thought that. But he's just, you know, you just dress up as a target. Steven tries to shoot, and then he finds out I was never there.
Science, it's not real science. It is on a planetary scale, so technically you can't repeat that science. It's not real science. You can't do it in nature. You can't do it in a lab. Another thing, rainbows. If you look at how do you recreate with a scientific method a rainbow in a garage?
Wait, what do you mean we can't measure gravity? We've measured gravity all the time.
We just agreed that it's on a planetary level. It has to be on a, so the scale cannot be repeated in nature.
What do you mean? Like, we can't make a planet? I mean, like, you can look at, if you want, we can look at videos, we can look at videos right now of astronauts in space that, like, pool water around a ball and watch it, like, congeal there. I mean, we can look at the videos right now if you want.
No, yeah. We'll do it on your channel, and we'll send each other 2-3 videos for, like, 20 minutes for debate. I have 20 minutes of my day for you. So what I'm trying to say, Dusty, is how do you recreate a rainbow?
What kind of 100 viewer Andy says, I have 20 minutes I have 20 minutes of time for you. Like, dude, you had nothing to do, Zherka.
We'll do it on your channel, and we'll send each other 2-3 videos for like 20 minutes for debate. I have 20 minutes of my day for you. So what I'm trying to say, Dusty, is how do you recreate a rainbow in a garage? Rainbows are dome shaped because it is a dome. Nothing's left low Earth orbit. You recreate a rainbow in a garage with water vapor, a light source, and a glass dome. That's why sundogs, rainbows are dome shaped. They're not spherical in any sense.
But you can create a rainbow. Hold on. Anybody that's ever been outside knows that you can create a rainbow without a glass dome anytime you want. If you turn a sprinkler on, you can see a rainbow appear. You don't need a glass dome for that.
Exactly. And how is the rainbow appearing in nature?
The rainbow appears in nature because when light passes through water, the water causes the different wavelengths to refract. What do you mean?
The dome shape is being caused by the dome. That's why rainbows, small or large, are all reflecting off. If I asked you to recreate a rainbow in a garage...
First of all, it doesn't make a dome shape. It makes a spherical shape. A rainbow is a sphere.
It doesn't make it... Did you say a rainbow is a sphere?
Yeah, well, it's a circle technically because it's a two-dimensional plane, but... Do you disagree?
Do you want to lock that in, that a rainbow is spherical?
Have you ever seen a full rainbow before? Yeah. It is.
Just say for the...
Yeah, a rainbow is like a spherical thing, yeah. Yeah, yes.
Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Destroyed. All right? And Train is realizing that he doesn't really have my level of IQ, but he's very good for school and work and making a lot of money. But he's realizing now, he's like, as a critical thinker, maybe I'm not on Destiny Zherka levels, and here I've really intellectually outpaced Destiny. You know, to lose to a security guard that's high and caught off guard because Raj wanted Destiny to embarrass me. All odds stacked against me. But chat, I have a question. If the whole universe is against me, unpartner me, everything like that, who the fuck is on our side? I'll tell you who's on our side. The difference from us and them is we have God. And I'm the son of God.
You've heard the gentleman.
I mean, just absolutely stomped him in the fucking... Stomped him in the...
Yeah. Stomp 'em in the nuts. Stomp 'em in the nuts. Stomp 'em in the nuts. I'ma stomp 'em in the nuts. Stomp 'em in the nuts. Stomp 'em in the nuts. Stomp 'em in the nuts.